What happens when the sun doesn't just disappear in shadow but surrenders itself to a higher mystery? The solar eclipse of March 29, 2025, is not just a celestial event. It is a sacred transmission. A coded light sequence masked beneath the veil of darkness, whispering to the souls who are ready, aligned, and listening. This isn't merely astronomy, this is the architecture of awakening. While the world looks upward at the sky, wondering what will happen when the light disappears, those with attuned hearts know, the real change begins within. This eclipse is more than a pause of sunlight. It is a moment where time folds inward, a portal opens, and destiny is rewritten by vibration, not by chance. Some will feel a subtle trembling in their soul, a calling, a remembering. Others may feel disoriented, as if suspended between two worlds. The truth is, they are. This is a threshold. Not the kind you walk through with feet, but the kind you awaken to with your spirit. A door swings open not just in the cosmos but inside your DNA, inside your energetic architecture, inside the field of your becoming. You are not merely witnessing change. You are being changed. The March 29th eclipse initiates a divine reboot. A clearing of karmic residue, outdated beliefs, and expired emotional programs that no longer serve the evolution of your soul. The veil between dimensions thins, allowing pure frequency to filter through. You may notice it in the silence. You may feel it as a deep knowing, or even as a release of tears with no clear cause. These are all signs of spiritual data being downloaded, codes from your higher self being unpacked through sensation, emotion, and intuition. This isn't just a blackout, it is a broadcast. But only those tuned to its vibration will receive the full message. The sun may be obscured, but something brighter is being revealed, the inner sun. Through effort. It's inviting you to become changed through surrender. There is a vast difference. Old timelines may collapse without warning. You may lose interest in people, places, or passions you once held dear. This is not failure. This is frequency. As your vibration rises, what is no longer aligned must dissolve. Your soul signed up for this exact timeline to awaken, and now that moment is here. The universe doesn't ask you to move mountains, it asks you to release the ones you carry on your back. This moment is not about running towards something new, but rather stopping long enough to remember who you are without all the layers. You were never meant to live in fear. You were never meant to shrink for comfort or silence your light to be accepted. You were always destined to rise, not in noise, but in frequency. And this eclipse moves you gently toward that truth. The energy will feel electric, magnetic, unexplainable. It may cause restlessness or fatigue, vivid dreams, or emotional purges. This is your energetic system realigning with your original blueprint, the one you held before the world told you who to be. The codes hidden in the eclipse are ancient, encoded in the geometry of the stars and the rhythm of your breath. And when the sky darkens, those codes ignite. This eclipse offers something rare, a conscious reset. Past eclipses may have triggered chaos, but this one whispers clarity. It doesn't pull you into reaction, it lifts you into observation. And in that still space of pure awareness, transformation unfolds. This is the difference between being pushed by life and being guided by soul. You are not meant to react now. You are meant to receive. Receive the quiet instructions, the intuitive nudges, the divine inner instructions only your soul knows how to interpret. As the shadow crosses the sun, the illusion begins to thin. What once felt impossible begins to stir with new possibility. Relationships shift, not in anger, but in alignment. Passions return, not through effort, but through inspiration. This is the soft revolution of spirit, where change arrives not with force, but with resonance. The eclipse doesn't ask you to push, it invites you to attune. And in that attunement, miracles unfold. Not in firework moments, but in sacred synchronicities that only the awake can recognize. Destiny is not a straight line, it is a malleable field. And during this eclipse, it becomes hyper-responsive. What you focus on, what you speak, what you hold vibrationally, these become seeds. And the soil is incredibly fertile. Be mindful. Be intentional. Your thoughts now shape timelines. Your emotions calibrate realities. Your beliefs magnetize futures. This is not imagination. This is quantum design. You may feel the call to forgive, to release, to cry for no reason, to laugh unexpectedly, to remember past lives or future visions. This is the soul in motion. Let it move. Do not resist what rises. You are being recalibrated. And nothing, absolutely nothing, is accidental. 8 zodiac signs are especially impacted by this event, not through favoritism, but through frequency. In spiritual numerology, 8 is the number of karmic completion, balance, infinity, and divine reward. Those signs are being aligned with the consequences of their past inner work. Not punishment, but preparation. They are not merely lucky, they are resonant. They carry the vibration of readiness. They stand at the intersection where divine timing meets earthly alignment. For some, this will feel like a reward. For others, a reckoning. Both are sacred. Because both mean the universe is responding. Some may find doors opening seemingly overnight, new opportunities, divine meetings, unexpected miracles. Others may feel things fall apart, but only so something higher can rise. All of it is orchestrated. None of it is chaos. You are not here to guess anymore. You are here to know. To remember. To embody. If you've ever prayed for clarity, for guidance, for direction, this is it. Not in loud voices or burning bushes, but in the soft certainty that begins to build in your belly, your heart, your bones. This is where your soul finally starts to lead. The fear that kept you small no longer has the same grip. The distractions that once consumed you lose their flavor. You begin to hunger not for comfort, but for truth. Not for validation, but for vision. There may be moments in the days surrounding this eclipse when you feel like you're floating, disconnected from the world, uncertain of who you are. This is the void. The sacred space between endings and beginnings. Do not rush through it. This space is not emptiness, it is holy potential. It is the womb of the new you, and like all births, it requires surrender. You are being asked to pause, not because you are stuck, but because you are about to be accelerated.